Welcome to Smex Ed. Class is in session.
I'm your host, Amanda King, and I'm here to teach anybody who wants to fucking listen how to have the audacity to say fuck it to societal standards and live their most authentic life. This podcast is dedicated to bringing the sexual conversations we have behind doors onto the main fucking stage. Because sex, masturbation, squirting, guess what? It is all normal. And by bringing these conversations to the forefront, we help people feel less alone in this world. We help them feel safe. We help them gain their power back. We help them step into their confidence and express themselves sexually in this world unapologetically. Because it takes fucking audacity to be your truest self. And we have a boatloads of audacity all up in this bitch. So let me ask you this. Are you ready for some epic shit?
Right, so let's talk about dildos. What are dildos? Dildos are sex toys that are typically shaped to mimic the penis. Now, a lot of dildos do look like a penis. You have lifelike ones that will literally have vein and textures and balls. Or you will have some sex toys that are referred to as dildos that don't look like them at all. And dildos serve a bunch of purposes. So obviously the purpose is penetration for whoever the receiver or the user of the dildo is. Now, when we look at different styles of dildos, we have styles that reach the G spot, the A spot. We have cervical dildos. We also have suction cup dildos, which are the ones that obviously I don't have one to show you, but it has a suction cup base. And those are meant to be put on sturdy places around the house to be used hands-free. There are also vibrating dildos, metal dildos and glass dildos, which can be used a lot with temperature play, so warming it up or cooling it down in the fridge or the freezer before use to add different sensation. We have double-ended dildos that are used to penetrate each partner. You have dildos that go into strap-ons. The world of dildos is vast and large. No pun intended. Dildos have been a prevalent sex toy that has been used throughout history. There was an archaeological dig that happened in Germany in 2005 where they discovered a 28,000-year-old dildo. Dildos have been made from things like leather and were gifted to their spouses when their other spouses went to war. They have been made from things like silver, and they have been made from things like ivory. They were banned in England and the United States for a really long time, which kind of opened up the undercover or the underground sex toy market. And then it wasn't until about the 1960s with the sexual revolution that dildos made a prevalent kind of comeback into history. Now, what's the difference between dildo and vibrators? Because you hear the words really used a lot, they interchange. Basically, a dildo and vibrator function in the exact same way. The difference is some dildos don't vibrate. So if we are looking at a lifelike dildo, a lot of times they are made with a smooth kind of silicone, lifelike feeling texture. They have veins, they have balls, they either have a suction cup base or they don't, but they don't vibrate. They are used purely for penetration. When we are talking about vibrators, obviously vibrators vibrate. That's the biggest difference between the lingo of the two. Dildos can be used during solo play or partner play. So don't be afraid to add one into your partner play session to spice things up, to practice maybe some double penetration if you are looking to go vaginally and anally at the same time and you still want that lifelike experience / texture. Now, when it comes to any type of penetrative toy, we always want to begin with a little bit of warm up before penetrating ourselves with a toy cold. So bringing in foreplay with another toy and or with a partner will always help. Make sure that the toy is clean and sanitized before you use it. Make sure you're using enough lube. And the question always is how much lube? You should be using enough lube where the toy is almost slipping out of your hands in order to have it penetrate you with the least amount of friction so that there is no tearing, especially if you were using a dildo for anal penetration. Once you've warmed yourself up, slowly start inserting the dildo 1 inch at a time. And dildos also come in a variety of shapes and sizes. You can get some as small as 3 inches to as large as 10 inches. So pick one that you are the most comfortable with. One of the style dildos that tends to be the most popular is a suction cup based dildo. And this is because the purpose of a suction cup based dildo is to literally stick the dildo on top of a hard surface, or a sturdy surface, I should say, to be able to use for hands-free time, whether it's during solo play or partner play, freeing your hands up to explore your body, your partner's body, to explore using other toys with dildos. And they can literally be put on any surface that is sturdy. Sometimes people will put them on a mirror. Just be careful, because mirrors can break, and that would not be really great. So if you're gonna do a mirror, just be careful and be aware of that. But the bathtub, walls, desks, chairs, the toilet, the floor. Some people use their headboard. Some people will use door frames. It's really up to personal preference where you want to explore using a suction cup dildo. Now, if you were looking for like specific style dildos, I will bring out some tomorrow and show you them. But you can always go to the link in my bio, and literally it says like get Smex toys. That is a link to Too Timid. It is one of the companies that I represent. As you can see, I own a lot of their products. I highly recommend them, their customer service, their products. Literally go onto their website, find the section that says dildos. You will see that it will be huge. Go through and find which one tickles your fancy. This could be something fun that you also bring your partner in to, like buy sex toys for each other or as presents for each other. But there are so many different ones that you can literally explore that provide all types of different stimulation, and it's all personal preference. So go into the link in my bio, click on that link, and then explore what you'd like.
Thank you so much for listening to Smex Ed with Amanda. And some parting words for you today. Remember this: no matter how hard society pushes you down, no matter how many times you fall, as long as you get the fuck back up, they can never stop you. You are unfuckable with. You will win. Don't allow this world to dictate how you show up in it. Don't allow society to make you bend the knee. Instead, make them bend theirs. And don't forget, if you like what you heard, go on to iTunes and Spotify and leave your girl a review. Until next time, my beautiful people.